Okay, so one of the things we need to do is make some space. You'll see why in just a moment. But I absolutely love Thanosing planets with this multi-tool. But today's video is not about a multi-tool. It's about an exocraft. And it's what you can do with a certain exocraft that is completely stupid and fun. So let's get into today's video. I'm always looking for very stupid things to do in No Man's Sky, anything to make the game even more fun than what it already is. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what I like to do when I'm off camera. Now this is something I discovered a long while back, and I'll show you what I truly use it for. But for now, I'm going to show you the idea. Now the idea is very simple. What we're going to do is we're going to put down one of these wonderful Nautilons. Now, we're going to roll the Nautilon off the top of this hill. Hopefully I can get it. Come on. There we go. And as you can see, with a hill and using the physics of the game, we're able to roll this Nautilon down stupidly steep hills. Now remember that for later because it's going to be very, very important. Now not only does this look incredibly stupid, it is actually rather fun to do. And another practical use for this is if you have friends, unfortunately I don't, you could race each other down hills and make a bit of a game out of it. But that's not what we're going to be using it for today. No. What I want you to do instead is go to your nearest glyph teleporter. Once you're there, we're going to put a sequence of coordinates down and we're going to go to a very special planet. Now, what you want to do is pause the video and copy down those coordinates, and we're in the Euclid Galaxy. Once you put in those coordinates, run through the teleporter, and trust me, it's going to take you to a very wonderful world. Now, once you arrive on the other side, jump in your ship, fly up into space, and then turn around. We're going to be doing something in a double world system. Now remember back to the beginning of the video where we're rolling down that hill. Now, I've found a very interesting and fun thing to do in No Man's Sky that essentially allows you to cross the two worlds border, and it is using the rolling Nautilon. Honestly, it is absolutely ridiculous. So what we need to do first of all is land and then pop down a base. So I've come onto the steepest part right next to where the divide is. Now, it is a little bit glitchy up here, I'm not going to lie, and when you put down a base computer, it really gets fuck it, and you'll see what I mean by that in just a minute. So, we need to put down the base computer first of all in order to spawn in the Nautilon. We're going to claim base as usual, and then when we come back out of this animation, you'll see that I'm virtually 3 miles underneath the ground. That's just how incredibly glitchy this is, but this is why I love it. It's not conventional in any way. These worlds shouldn't even be here, but it's a glitchy world, and I'm a glitchy person. So this is definitely up my street completely. So here we go. I'm not going to cut this out just to show you. If this happens to you, don't worry about it. You'll just drop for a little bit, and then you'll actually be pinged right back up to the top. Once that happens, then you can place down your Nautilon. Once you've got your Nautilon placed down, you want to then start to push it off the edge. And when you start pushing it off the edge, make sure that you jump inside, because once it starts going, you ain't going to catch up to it very, very quickly. So here we go. Managed to get into that Nautilon then just for the very split second there. And oh my god. Now the reason you do it this way is because if you try and physically walk to the divide, or even use any other exocraft, it will not let you. It is literally glitchy, buggy. You'll end up going through the ground 1,000 times. But for some reason, the Nautilon has some sort of hit detection, which means it recognizes the ground no matter what its state is. So in this case, because the two world borders are still technically two worlds, it will recognize the ground all the way up until there is none, and then it puts you directly into the ocean. So that's how you cross the border. But what about going back the other way? Now, going through one way, you think that looks all okay and you hit the water. But it's even weirder trying to get back. So, I'm on the other side, and I've gone ahead and done the same exact thing as we've done on the other planet. And we're going to do the exact same thing again. But, look at what happens. Now, remember, at the very bottom of this here is water. And when we go all the way down here, we will hit the water and then we'll start making our way to the divide. Again, if you just try and get down to here and swim in this water, it would not let you do it. Trust me, you need the Nautilon. It all looks normal in a Nautilon. It will not be normal if you try doing this yourself. Even in the Nautilon there, it actually looks like I'm on top of the water. I'm trying to actually go down here as far down as possible, but it will not let me. It's a straight trajectory. But when we get to this border here, you'll see something kind of strange, and it's what I like to call the void. You will hit the void, and we're starting to ease up here, and here we go. You can start seeing the void now with all the smoke, and there is the void wall, and then we go through it. So now we are physically going into the world. We're actually underneath the map, or underneath the world of the second planet, so the one now we're trying to get back into. We're actually right underneath all the world, and every world has an invisible gassy ocean. I know that sounds really stupid and weird, but this is what I always seem to find. So as you can see there, that's the divide between the two, and we are right now underneath the actual planet in the planet's ocean. How incredible is that? Now, the one thing you do not want to do in this situation is jump out of your Nautilon, because you are still stuck between the divide, the void. Your Nautilon will essentially be in mid-air or in the gaseous ocean, and you'll keep on falling down. Now, it's not like when you put down a base computer, you'll ping right back up to the top. No. That's not how this works down here. Everything, as you know it, when it comes to No Man's Sky and physics, breaks down at this point. And essentially, you are trapped in the world's void. It's insane. Now, I am trying my very best here by smashing my space bar, which allows me just to do a little bit of a bunny hop to try and get back to my Nautilon. Now, unfortunately, with, again, physics being really, really weird, I can literally lick the back end of the Nautilon. I can touch it. I can feel it. I can't get back into it. No matter how hard I try, I cannot get back into that Nautilon. And the only way to save yourself from literally David Jones's locker is to go ahead and reload your autosave. That'll then just ping you back up on planet side. But I mean, guys, there we go. I wanted to show you this because this is things that I like to do in No Man's Sky when I'm not finding 1,000 different glitches and doing other things. You know, you can go ahead, do this with friends, you can roll down hills and make it fun. Absolutely incredible stuff. Now, let me know in the comment section down below if you knew about this already, or are you going to go ahead and try it? I'm interested to find out what you guys think about this. As always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now. You there, you want to show off which faction is best? Well, now you can with exclusive stickers you'll only find over on my Patreon. Grab yourself a Gek Nation Corvex or Viking Nation sticker. Slap it on your desk, slap it on your PC, even slap it on the bumper of your car and let the whole world know that you love stickers. So what you waiting for? Link in the video description. Massive thanks to my Patreons. As you can see, their glorious names on the Patreon wall.